speed of the game in practice and the speed of the game in a game is much different as well. So I like that as a new thing that the NCAA might look at doing. And last story, before we jump into the chat room on Spreaker.com, little football story. Lane Kiffin, head coach of Florida Atlantic, has offered a scholarship to Caden Martin, the 13-year-old son of USC offensive coordinator T. Martin. Yeah. T. Martin, that's right, the Tennessee National Championship quarterback. He's got a son named Caden Martin. He's 13 years old, and Lane Kiffin has offered this kid a scholarship. Plays quarterback. Fox Sports was the first to report the news, and T. Martin confirmed that Kiffin extended a verbal offer to Caden on Monday morning, the first offer that the young man has received. As a 7th-grade quarterback at Adams Middle School in Redondo Beach, California. Oh, my gosh. This is actually very cool, a cool story, but at the same time, it's very ridiculous. This kid is a standout quarterback at Adams Middle School in Redondo Beach, California. He's also a standout left-handed pitcher in baseball, and he plays basketball as well. T said his son won't specialize and will continue to play baseball, basketball, and football. T worked under Kiffin at USC as a wide receivers coach in 2012 and 2013. It's about time for T. Martin to get a damn job as a head coach, too. He's got the credentials. Man won a damn national championship at Tennessee, even when the hero, Peyton Manning, couldn't do it. The man's been coaching for many, many years. But, you know, they're saying that this kid, man, is a good player, and, you know, he's going to be the next big thing. When you give a scholarship offer to a 13-year-old kid, is that even binding? Is it binding? They didn't sign any paperwork, so it's just really just talk. But T. Martin, man, he's also got another son, Amari, who will be a freshman receiver at Clemson this fall, Amari Rogers. Oh, so one of them things, you know, he married to the chick, I guess. Kid's last name is Rogers. So I'm going to look for this kid now. He's got a son at Clemson. That's going to be a freshman at Clemson this year. T. Martin was a player, man. I really love that guy's story. I thought, and I don't know what happened. Who did he get drafted by? He was a backup quarterback for, was it Pittsburgh? I believe it was Pittsburgh for a couple of years. Game really didn't translate, didn't get the chance, the opportunity to succeed in the NFL. Had a couple years in the NFL with the Pittsburgh Steelers, I'm pretty sure of that. But shouts out to T. Martin and his youngin'. Big things ahead for that young man. (404-382-0338). You can also email me at Doug at thedougshortshow.com. From Griff in the chat room on Spreaker.com, he says, yeah, got my ear pierced in 87. I did the classic Theo Huxtable thing. I stayed on the opposite side. He saw it and said, I'd never get a job with this earring. Laugh out loud. Finally retired it about 5 years ago. Oh, man. Not to really get into the whole story. But once again, some of you have heard this story, I don't know, 50, 11 times. So quickly. Me and my boy B figured that we'd be cool, we'd be trendsetters, and we were the only people at our high school to do this. We were the first to do this at our high school. We were the very first. Me and my boy B, my best friend in the world, man, we go down to Northwoods Mall, North Charleston, went in a little kiosk, chick sticks us in the ear, puts a little gold stud in our ear. We go home. I go home, and my mother's there. I didn't tell anybody I was going to do it. Hell, I'm 16 years old. I'm grown. So I get home, my mom's there, and I show her. And she looks at it. She just shakes her head from side to side. Oh, Dougie. My mama calls me Dougie still to this day. Oh, Dougie, your father's not going to like that. Why not? Why would he not like it? I mean, it's cool. I mean, what? I don't think I said it's cool or anything like that. I was like, man, I like it, and, why not? There's nothing wrong with it. Oh, Dougie, your father's not going to like that. Sure enough, my old man comes home. He's tired, sits down, pours him a drink or whatever. So I figured to myself that I'm not going to do like Theo Huxtable did on that episode of The Cosby Show. I'm not going to try to hide it. I'm like, I'm just going to get this out on the table so we can get this over with. I was like, my mom says he's not going to like it, but I don't think so. She's totally misreading him. And so I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of the way. So he sits down on his little Archie Bunker chair, a little lazy boy. I walk into the living room. I'm like, Dad, look. And I turn my head to the side and just throw my head down like a foot away from his face. And first he doesn't realize what's going on. And then he finally sees it in a register. He stands up. And he would, the worst thing about this thing, man, was the look on his face of utter disgust. It wasn't, right, listen. And you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. It wasn't so much the words, and he started screaming. The first thing he said out of his mouth was, "My son with an earring." It wasn't so much of the words that he said. It was just a look of utter disgust on his face. Like he never thought in his whole entire life that his son would put an earring in their ear. And I'll never forget the look of my old man's face, man. It still brings me chills to this day. The minute he realized that his son got his ear pierced, he was disgusted, man. And it took like a week. I don't think the dude, this is no lie, I don't think he spoke to me for a week. He ignored my existence for an entire week. Yeah, an entire week. An entire week, man. God rest his soul, man, And that's the only thing. The other time, I kind of bucked at him one time. I told that story before, too. I kind of bucked at him one time, told him something I was going to do. He didn't want me to do it, and I kind of bucked at him. It wasn't disgust. He actually was going to end my life. Like, it was about to be one of them Marvin Gaye and his daddy situations. My old man was trying to go to his closet to go and reach for his shit. So that was totally different, It wasn't no disgust. It wasn't no mad. It was, I'm going to kill this ninja. I'm going to kill this ninja that one day will be the mayor, the CEO, and the president of Ninjaville. I'm about to kill this boy. It wasn't no disgust. But the time I had the earring placed in my ear and I showed it to him for the first time, it was just disgust. From Clay, Super Haitian, Skeet Davis, Doug, the way your daddy felt about your ear being pierced is how you feel about young kids wearing skinny jeans today. Probably. And this is, my wife always says this to me, this is the reason why you don't have no damn sons now. Right. This is why you don't have any sons now, because you too damn hard on the damn kids. You would be too hard on a boy. Yeah, I don't know how I would feel about my sons walking in the damn house with damn skinny jeans on. Or not only skinny jeans, but skinny jeans and their damn drawers hanging out the back. I don't know if that would work. You might have to go and stay with your auntie. You might have to go stay with your auntie or your grandmama or something like that. From ducking and dodging, Doug was almost an honor killing. From loose neck, sweet daddy side, Doug was the Odell Beckham, Lennox Mall side of the game. You got me fucked up, sir. From Tiffany Pool in Portland, comptroller of Ninjaville, the comptroller. So is that a raise? Did you get an advancement in your career already over a couple of days? First you were the treasurer and now you're the comptroller. She says, in our household, my mother is the queen and my father is her minion. Dad was the whopper in our family. He said, I had to whip y'all because I was afraid if your mom did it, she would kill y'all. True story. My mother whipped us, me and my brother, more than our old man did. Our old man, a lot of times, just punches us in the chest or something like that. So our mother probably whipped us at a 5-to-1 ratio to our father. Like, our old mother really took pride in her ass whoopings. My old man, every once in a while, man, he would punch us in the chest. It wasn't really like a punch. It was more like a hard push, like one of those power pushes, like Ryan gave to the dude when we were in Philadelphia at the Eagles game. But our old man used to, punch us or push us so hard that we'd fall back and hit our head on the damn dresser or something like that. But, yeah, that was the same way in our house. My mother doled out the damn punishment for the most part. From Gilliard Road's finest, my son walked in that one time, and by the time he came home from school, the next day the door was off the hinges and closed back up, ready to go stay with his grandma. No skinny pants in this house. I agree. Once again, that's the reason why my wife says that I don't have sons. Is because I wouldn't know how to act. I wouldn't be, what's the word they use these days? I wouldn't be tolerant. Oh, Dougie, you're so intolerant. No, I just believe that things are supposed to be the way that they're supposed to be. Right. You're exactly right. A very good comparison is how my old man probably felt about me that day and how I feel about these damn sagging jeans. You're probably right in that. But don't do what I say. Don't do what I do what I say, is the way the saying goes. I literally still have, I can see my old man right now. For the most part, me and my brother, we got pretty good grades. We excelled in sports. My old man, I'm used to seeing him cheering and screaming, "Let's go, Dougie!" from the stands. The one time in my entire life that I remember my old man just being disgusted with me was that day. Yeah, he been mad at me for a couple other little things, but it was nothing big. This really hurt him to his core. If I could do it all over again, man, I wouldn't even do it, man. I wouldn't even do it. I wouldn't even do it, man. If I could exchange the look on his face for that damn earring, I'd make the exchange. I'd do it. I wouldn't even do it again. True story. Back in 3 minutes, the Doug Stewart Show.
Writing, my shit so exciting. Get up on any nigga beat and start to get the fighting. I used to get the biting, now I give you all the lighting. Enlightening the people who stand up for what is right. It's kinda tight how I can say whatever that I want. Do what I don't usually do, but I can't give a fuck about the past. How about right now for your looking ass? Don't look past the nigga with the enlightenment. I'm shining bright, so bright that you can see me in the night. In the day, I be making my daily works pay like all day. I be dreaming, I be scheming, I be thinking about the day that I can finally break my way the fuck out. This jail cell I call hell, they call reality. I be wondering why the fuck they be mad at me. But I can't give a fuck though, I should, cause this faculty is what's keeping me alive, though it's sad to see. Why the fuck I'm in positions I don't wanna be. Maybe because I'm living life too comfortably. I'm just trying to do my best, how can you front on me? When I'm just trying to do my best, how can you front? Hey, This life ain't as easy as they told ya.